Hello, everyone. My name is Radnikov Pavel. I'm a Deputy Director of International Department of the Skills Development Agency. Today, I want to introduce our small program, educational small program. This program based on solutions with our partner, 1C company. And this program aimed on ASEAN members states. I will go one by one about the stages, project stages of this educational program. So first stage is training. So it's include free online educational program with leading international experts and programs developed based on advanced technical solutions. So we started, don't see on the date, we started today, 15th of April. The second stage is certification of ASEAN teachers, trainers, and tutors in accordance with the international standards. The next step, third stage, is internship, online internships for ASEAN representatives in international skills centers and leading technology companies. And the last one stage is summit, summing up the results of the project and formulating recommendations for the development of skills development system in ASEAN member states. The next one is about small information about professional development courses. We have not only this educational course, but some another one. Professional development courses is developed for the trainers. As I said, it's teachers, experts, and tutors in the graphic design, web technologies, IT solutions for business, UAV operation, and business process optimization. Professional development courses developed based on analysis of ASEAN member state. At the end of the last year, we've made big research with international experts and on the base, and this research was based on the ASEAN members. So it was analysis of infrastructure of educational institutions in the member states, analysis of current educational programs. Then was made analysis of the level of qualification of trainers and experts. And the last one was comparison of professional and educational standards for the digital competence with international and industry standards. This educational program based on two different levels. The first level is a basic level course. In conclusion, it introduction of the subject and providing fundamental knowledge of the competence, mastering fundamental skills and basic tools, and methodological unit. On the advanced level course, we have a study of an experienced list of cases and technologies, develop specialized skills and tool for much more deeper study. Advanced level programs allowed students to master new organizational techniques and approaches. This can serve as a stepping stone for social mobility and demonstrate potential for the professional growth of participants. Some words about approach used in training. As you see on the presentation, one by one. So first is a common digital learning environmental with the cases from different countries. Then you can see recordings of the lectures and practical online in online classes. Our principle is modular, so structure of courses is model one by one. I will say about it a little bit later. So on the all stages, you can ask support for experts, for trainers, and communicate with the international experts. The next slide. Some organizational information about infrastructure that's required for training. In this educational program, business process implementation, you need only access to OneC enterprise software. From the infrastructure, you need your computer, mouse, keyboard, and stable internet connection. Let me introduce you international professional development platform. It was created for the improving skills of the members, and now you can pass registration and see all services of the international platform. Process of certification based on this platform. At the end of the course, you will take a certificate and a skills passport if you will do everything that experts will take you. Give me a second. The business process automatization training program consists of several courses and designed for a step-by-step study of the OneC enterprise platform to prepare a specialist in the field of business automatization. The business process automatization specialists are involved in the entire life cycle of automatization, from identifying suitable processes to implementing and maintaining the solutions. This poses a broad skill set encompassing knowledge of standards business process automatization system and the implementation methods. Additionally, they have the capability to develop new software models and integrate them seamlessly with exciting systems. The course run in two parts. As I say, first parts from April to June this year include basic models, OneC enterprise platform. First step, it's basic concepts of OneC enterprise platform, developing your first OneC application. So I think much more information will be given by the international expert. So the second part will be given from July to September and includes models with accounting suite solutions overview, key SAP systems, and much more very interesting. Format is online lessons, lectures, 5 hours per week. Practical assessment up to 10 hours per week. So, as I say, learning structure is recordings and practical tasks like live webinars with analysis of tasks and analysis of questions from the lectures. Self-paced assignments for skill reinforcements and personal work with experts. I think I'm finished, and I just want to give some words to international expert and Evgeny, please.
So thank you, Pavel. Let me share my parts. Okay, I hope you see my screen. So today we are starting OneC Skills Camp as a part of the training of business process automation with OneC Enterprise Platform. And my name is Evgeny Lещенко. I'm an head of international training programs of OneSea company, and today with us will work Anton Sveikovsky, chief mentor and course developer at OneSea. And as Pavel already told before, our OneSea Skills Camp this year is a part of the training for Asian countries, but also our Skills Camp open for other continents, for other countries. So today we have students from Africa, Middle East, Europe, and even America. And before we start Skills Camp 2025, I would like to share with you some results of our Skills Camp 2024, because our previous camp was a part of BRICS Future Skills Challenge, and we gathered more than 1,000 students from 30 countries, and 14 of them reached to the final stage and participated in our final championship in Kazan in last September. And more than 100 students received cash prizes, certificates, and also 5 students received internship offers in our partners company. And that's why I would like to see you in our Skills Camp 2025, because this is a great opportunity not only to study new technology, the OneSea platform, OneSea software, but also the opportunity to visit Russia, to join our community and community of OneSea experts, OneSea students, and maybe to find new friends. So today we are starting OneSea Skills Camp 2025, and if you have any questions, please write it in the chat. We will answer at the end of our webinar. Let me once again remind our program. The program of Skills Camp consists of 2 stages. First stage is the basic training starting today. During this stage, we will start the overview of OneSea platform, basic concepts of platform. We will study how to install and how to use the training version of the platform, and how to develop your first business application. Next, we will proceed to more advanced course, junior developer training course, where you will study the basic of programming language of OneSea, metadata objects of OneSea platform, how to create reports, how to use queries, and how to customize interface of your future applications. And after each module, you will complete the practice tasks, upload it in our learning platform, and receive feedback from our mentors and receive points for completing these tasks. On the second stage, you will start the standard OneSea solutions and how to automate business processes with accounting suite solutions. You can see how to work with standard solution overview, how to work with standard business processes, but also you will study how to customize a standard solution using the capabilities of OneSea platform. And also you will study how to work with standard subsystem library and how to integrate your solution with external services. So our topic of webinar is a business process automation. Let's figure out what business process automation is. The leading consulting agency Gartner says that business process automation is a software that automates business processes by enabling orchestration and choreography of diverse sets of actors, like humans, systems, bots, involved in the execution of the process. A little bit complicated. Let's see what Gartner says more. Business process tools provide an environment for developing and running applications that incorporate process models, enabling digitalization of business operations. So at least we understand that we need to have environment for development, and we need to have some applications, and we need to run these applications for made business process digital. Let's try to understand in more simple example. For example, we have business process of ordering pizza. Without automation, we have to call pizzeria, place an order through the operator. The operator takes the order, writes it down on paper, then bring it to the kitchen. Kitchen receive the order, check the availability of ingredients. Then operator has to find the courier, tell him the address, and so on and so on. And of course, this takes much more time, maybe errors, maybe delays in each stage. In case of automated process, we use an application where money paid automatically, task assigned to the kitchen automatically, courier receives a notification and a route. And it looks simple and convenient. But what under the hood? In fact, a huge stack of technology is used to automate this simple process. Mobile application for courier, mobile application for customer, automated accounting system for pizzeria, front-end system, back-end system, integration with bank payment system, integration with geolocation systems, integration with telephony, and so on. And for all these processes, different frameworks, programming languages, third-party services can be used. And of course, this requires great competencies that are unlikely to be possible for one person. And now we have considered just simple business process for small pizzeria. But what happens in large enterprises where hundreds and thousands of automated workplaces, where are different departments such as warehouses, logistics, production, finance, and so on. And processes much more complex. For such complex processes, either ready-made systems out of the box are often used, or they are developed specifically for the need of enterprise or division. And let's look at the type of such automation systems. The most common and most used enterprise resource planning or ERP systems. It's a systems that simply manage the business core processes that any company needs, whatever at volume. ERP cover many departments like finance, HR, production, warehouse, and so on. But also can be used more specific systems for more specific tasks. For example, CRM or customer relation management that allows a business owner or team leader to track all operations starting from a lead to successful deal. Also, we can use HRM systems or warehouse management system and so on. And as a rule, these systems already take into account existing user experience and best practices of companies. However, the main difficulty in implementing such system is that large enterprises usually have their own business processes and need to be adapted. And also, the implementation of such subsystems occur different periods. So this requires the integration of subsystems with each other and the using of different technology and maintaining such systems and increase the staff of IT specialists, which turn to effects of cost of owning these systems. And therefore, taking into account the new requirements and transformation of information systems, Gartner introduced a concept of postmodern ERP. And postmodern ERP is not just software or type of information system for automation. This is adaptive technology strategy that lets organization respond more quickly to changes in the business environment. And the key idea here that the business users involved in the business process can choose the necessary application and integrate it in the company existing ecosystem. And these capabilities based on such technologies which can be assembled by user and in-house developers using low-code development methods. And moreover, another consulting agency, Forrester, predicts that low-code development platform market size is expected to grow from $12 billion in 2023 to $41 billion by 2028. So we see the huge market. And there is a wide range of platforms that offer a low-code approach to business application development, and some hold strong positions in certain niches. Others focus on high performance. There are leaders, there are contenders, and G2 Research Portal has placed the 1C platform at the center of all this diversity, allowing us to take a closer look at the low-code approach using 1C example. Let's delve deeper into what 1C platform truly entails. In simple words, it's a multifaceted tool that serves as a framework for developing business applications. And these applications adhere one methodological approach, implying that they're structured not only by coding, but also by design. And the framework includes an extensive set of ready-made blocks, mechanisms, and libraries. And also 1C works as integrated development environment, and developers use specialized domain-specific programming language. And moreover, 1C platform functions as an execution environment, so it supports the execution of 1C applications in various environments, operating seamlessly across Windows, Linux, macOS, mobile environment, cloud, and enabling to work in hybrid environments. And thanks to this approach, 1C software products have become widespread not only in Russia, but in many countries around the world. And currently we have more than 1.5 million companies who use application based on 1C platform, and more than 9 million users use 1C solutions every day. And 1C platform has been used to develop more than 1,000 various applications in different company sizes, industries, and specifics. And as I told, this software used not only in Russia, and now we count more than 100 countries where licenses of 1C platform are activated, and also 1C recognized in various international ratings of platform for business process automation, low-code development, ERP systems, and so on. And if we go deeper into what 1C platform includes, we will see the huge set of ready-made technologies and tools that developer can use when implementing a software product and enterprise. These can be different integration mechanisms, report development, business intelligence tools, working with various databases, building messenger, mobile client, and much more. And what in standard development would require developing from scratch and spending a large amount of time and resources is already supplied by the platform. And developer only need to learn how to use it, how to implement it in the enterprise. So, and today we will demonstrate to you an example how to develop a simple business application from scratch in 10 minutes using 1C enterprise platform. And now we will hold a small workshop, and I will pass the floor to our mentor 1C Skills Camp, Tony Shveikovsky, And also, I remind you that you can write your questions in the chat and we will answer in the end of the webinar. So, Tony, you have the floor.
Thank you very much. So, yes, my name is Tony. I'm a chief mentor and course developer in 1C. So now, during 10 to 15 minutes, I will show you that development using 1C Enterprise is not as hard as you can think. We are going to develop a small business application, get introduced to the basic objects like catalogs, documents, registers, and reports in 1C. At the end, we will get a working business application, and we will not write a single line of code. And also, I will show you how to publish it to web server and work with this application from the local network. So let's start. Do you see my screen?
Yes.
Yes, we do.
Perfect. So we start with launching the 1C Enterprise. We can launch it as in the simple mode, but we run it as administrator to work with the web servers. We start with creating a new info base from scratch, and we call it, for example, something like this. Okay. So we open the designer mode. The designer mode is the mode where we configure our future application. In our case, we're going to create a small shop application that lets us purchasing and selling the products, viewing the reports, and storing the basic information about our products, employees, and contractors. So at first, we need the lists. The lists are the catalogs. Catalogs are the objects we are using in 1C to store the information of the same type. For example, contractors. The list of contractors was created, and we are going to fill it in the 1C Enterprise mode, the user mode, later. For contractors, we can add additional attributes. The attributes are the additional data we can add for our contractors. For example, here we can add something like address. Okay, it will be of the string type, and we will just store the numeric the string information, text information for them. The next list is, of course, our employees. Here we can store such data as their job title, and, for example, age. The last but not least important list is the products itself. For example, here we can store the information about their units of measurements, UOM. Because we're going to use the units of measurements like kilograms and pieces only in our application, we can use the other object like enumerations. Enumeration is a fixed list of values we are going to use in our application. For example, we call it units of measurements, call it units. For data, we add the text information like pieces and kgs. And for our products catalog, yeah, we use not the string type for units of measurements. We use the connection to that enumeration, so we could get the data for units of measurements for each product from this enumeration. It sounds not so simple, but let me show you. We launch our application, accept all the changes, and here it is. So at first, yeah, we can see our list of contractors. It is empty, but we can create them. Here we can see the basic attributes like code and description, and our manually created attribute address. For example, we can create super vendor here with address like Moscow, for example. And also we create our super client with address in Hanoi, for example. So we have created 2 contractors. We are going to work as users in the application. We can add also our first employee. For example, Bruce Wayne. He is manager of age 45. Now our application stores data about our employee, and this is the list of our employees. And of course, products. Let's create apples. So we set up the connection for these attribute units with the enumeration units. And here it is. Now we're not writing it manually, we're selecting it from the predefined list. So for apples, it's kilograms. For example, for chocolate bars, it's in pieces. And for Coke, it's also in pieces. It's Coca-Cola. Nothing specific. So we filled our lists with some data, but our application doesn't do anything yet. So to work with our application, we need to use documents. Documents are the objects that register any movements, any actions in the life of our enterprise, in the life of our companies. So because we sell and purchase some products, we create the sales document. And we fill it with data. In the sales document, like a sales order, we want to specify our contractor, the company we're going to work with. We will specify the connection with the list of contractors, so we could choose the contractor from this list. We also add an employee, our employee who is responsible for this specific deal. Here it is. And the last attribute for the document itself is total. It will store the total amount of the document. And we add tabular section. Tabular section for our document sales, it will be the tabular section that stores the list of products with their prices, with their quantities, and units of measures. So now we have a tabular section and we need to fill it with data. So the first is the product. It will be of catalog products type, of course. Then units, So we could specify the units of measurement. And now the easy tabular section attributes like quantity of the products we're going to sell, of number type, of course. Price. And the amount of money for the line. So this is the structure of our document. What it will do, we will specify the contractor, employee responsible for the document, and total amount of money for this specific sales document. Then we will specify the list of products we're going to sell, the units of measurement for each product, the quantity of the product we're going to sell, the price for each product, and the total amount for the line. The second document we're going to work with is purchases. The purchases document has the same structure, so we will just copy it using the clone function and call the cloned one the purchases. Okay, as you can see, it has the same structure here, and we launch our application again. We accept all the changes, and what do we see? We see that now we have the purchases and sales document. So let's buy some products. The contractor will be our super vendor. As you can see, the contractor is chosen from the list of contractors because we specified the connection. The employee is Bruce. Now we add products. We want to buy some apples, some chocolate bars, and some Coke. The units for apples, kilograms, pieces for chocolate bars, and pieces for Coke. Quantity, for example, 10 kilograms, 10 chocolate bars, and 10 Coke. Price, I don't know, for example, 5 for apples, 6 for chocolate bars, and 4 for Coke. The amount for the line, it will be 50, 60, and 40. Actually, the developers using the code will create such a functionality to calculate all these amounts automatically. But for now, for our demonstration purpose only, we will do it manually because we are not writing a single line of code. Yeah. So the total amount for the document will be 150. Perfect. We post and close, and we have our first purchase. Then we want to sell something, for example, to our super client. Bruce Wayne is still responsible, and we want to sell 1 Coke at the price of 10, and 1 chocolate bar at the price of, I don't know, 12. We specify the numbers as we want. And the total amount is 22, and our sale was done. But for now, yeah, we have purchased some products and sold some products, but no movements, no changes in our application were made. No data about these deals were stored somewhere. To store the any information inside 1C, we use special objects like registers. The registers will store any information that documents do to our application. So, for example, let's create an information register to store the price changes. Information registers can store any information of any data type broken down by some resources, by some dimensions, by any dimensions. I will show you. For example, we call it price changes. What does it mean, periodicity? The periodicity is the time period we are able to change the same data. So, for example, we want to change a price, a price for kilogram of apples. And depending on periodicity, it tells us how often can we do it to keep the data integrity. So, for example, if we select periodicity per day, we will create a record that 1 kilogram of apples costs $5, for example. And at the same time, we cannot change it because we set up the periodicity for day. For our purposes, we will select periodicity for seconds, so we can change it anytime we want. And write mode subordinated to recorder. Recorder is a document that will make records into this register. Recorders. We want to record prices from the purchases document. Yes. So now to the data. Data dimensions. It is what data is broken down by our information. I will show you. Here we add such dimension as product, of catalog products, and such dimension as units of measurement. Units. And the resource. The resource is the actual data we want to store in our application. For us, we want to store the price. And it will be of number type. So we have created the structure of the register. We say that this register is periodical with periodicity of second. It is subordinated to recorder. So the purchases document will make records into this register, and it is the data, the structure. So we will store information about the price of the product with these specific units of measurement. But our information register is not connected yet to the document purchases itself. So now we will open the wizard. We have a lot of wizards in OneSea, and one of the main is register record wizard. This magic thing helps us to create the rules of how to write data into the register automatically. So, for example, this is the register we are working with. Now we need to specify the fields of the register with the fields of the document. So for the register, we will take product from tabular section products, product. We'll take units of measurements from tabular section units, and we will take the price from the price, and that's it. This is the code that was automatically created by this wizard. If you check it more specifically, more precisely, you will see that it is pretty easy one. This code do only one thing. It creates records into the register from the document purchases. Let's check what was changed. So we need to repost our document purchases, and then we go to functions for technicians, and we see that in our information register price changes, we have three records. We have the record that 1 kilogram of apples costs $5, chocolate bars, one piece, $6, and Coke, one piece, $4. Pretty cool. Okay. So the other type of register is accumulation register. Accumulation register helps us to store the information, the numeric information about everything, only numeric information. So we want to check our products in stock to understand how much products are we left. Both sales and purchases will make changes into our records, into our register, and for dimension, we will see what products are in stock with connection to the products catalog, their units of measurements, units, of course, of enumeration type, and as the resource, we will store the quantity. So this register will store information of what products, of what units of measurements, and how many of them do we have in our application. Okay, now we do the same thing for both our documents. We open the wizard and the sales document. Remember, we are speaking about products in stock. So first of all, we need to understand what is the register record type. Because we sell product, the number of products in our stock will decrease. So document sales will expense products from our storage. And the same thing, we do the connections between the fields of the register and the fields of the document. So here is the product. Here are the units of measurements, and quantity is here. Look at this. Depending on the type, on the data type, we can see that the corresponding lines with units of measurements, for example, are highlighted with this green sign, because the products from the register and products from the document have the same data type. Okay. So this is the code that will make records for document sales. We need to do the same thing for document purchases. Yes, we want to change it. Here we add the document products in stock we're going to work with. So because we purchase products, we receive them. And we do the same connection. For products, it's product. For units of measurements, it's units. And for quantity, it's quantity. Okay, perfect. So our posting procedure, it is called posting procedure, was changed. The new piece of code for records to the products in stock register was added. Okay. We repost our documents again to apply changes, and we can see the following thing. So we see records made in our products in stock registers. As you can see, we have 3 receipts of the product, depending on this plus sign, and 2 expenses of our product. We received 10 units of each product, and we expense 2 units of Coke and chocolate bars. As you can see, this type of data demonstration is not very convenient. In that case, in 1C, we're using reports to show this data. So let's create our report. We'll call it price change. Also, we have a lot of wizards and a lot of additional tools to work with almost any object in 1C. So to create a proper report, we are using data composition scheme. Data composition scheme is a tool that works with any data you need to get from the database, somehow set it up and show it properly. For example, we will ask, using the query, we will ask our database to retrieve some data. The query is, the query language we use in 1C is almost the same that is used as in SQL, yeah? It's almost the same as SQL, but it is actually easier. And here we have a query wizard too. So what are we doing here? We are selecting this table. Registers have a lot of tables, so we select slice last to gather only the last recorded information for each product. And from here we select product, units of measurement, and price. So this is the wizard that helps us to create a proper query to the database. We're asking this wizard to retrieve the product, its units of measurement and price from this table in the database. At the end, we receive this simple query. So this query helps us to retrieve data. And now we want to check the settings of the report. We use the data composition settings wizard, the wizard again, we have a lot of them. We will show our data as list. Next. We will want to show the products, its units of measurement, and its price. And that's actually all we need for the simple report. So in the previous step, we retrieved data from the database, and here we are telling the system how to show us this information. So we will ask the system to show us product, its units of measurement, and price. And let's check what are we getting in the results. So now we have a report. We generate it, and here we can see that the report was generated. We see the actual prices for a unit of each hour of our product. Pretty cool. And the last report we want to make is products in stock. We use the same data composition scheme. We use query as the basics. So we are asking the database to give us some data. We are talking to the accumulation registers, products in stock, balances. It stores only the balances of our products, nothing else. So we ask to give us products, its units of measurements, and its quantity. Okay, and here we receive such an easy query. We go to settings, use settings wizard. We ask to show it the report as the list, and we want to show products, its quantity balance, and units of measurement. That's all. That's all we want to see in our report. So now we have two reports. Products in stock shows us that indeed we have 10 kilograms of apples, because we haven't sold any apples yet. We have 9 chocolate bars and 9 pieces of coke because we purchased 10 and sold 1. That's how it works in 1C. Yes. And the last step I wanted to show you is that we can, for example, add forms. Form is the object we need to visually show the object we're working with. So here we can set up the form. As you can see, this is the same form we were using to create a product. Yes, with objects, with all the attributes, with all the fields, etc., etc. And this is the list form. So it shows us the list of products. Why do I need it? I want to make my configuration of my main page more convenient. So I go to home page of my configuration. Here I want to add the forms. I want to see when I open my application. So for example, I want to see 2 forms. I want to see the list of my products, and I want to create a new product from the home page of my application. So I added 2 forms, the list form of the catalog products and the item form of catalog products. Now, when we launch our application, I can see that to the left, there is a list of my contractors, and to the right, this is the option to create a contractor. Okay, we're actually done with working with our application. What can we do? We can store the list of our contractors here. We can store the list of our employees here. We can store the list of our products here. We can purchase and we can sell the products, and also we store the information about our price changes and the products in stock. At the end, I want to show you how it is easy to publish actually this application to a web server. I already have a web server. It is Apache web server that was distributed by XAMPP. The installation was pretty easy. It's working now, my Apache web server, and it is its launch page in the local network. So I go to administration, publish to web server. I call it SC25 demo 2. And the only thing I need is to store the working files here. New folder. So this folder will be used to store the files of this published info base. And I click publish. Publication successful. Okay. And now the magic will happen. I go to my Google Chrome, put the name of my application here, and open it in the web server. As you can see, it can work from the browser just like this. It is fully accessible. I can create a new employee. I can make a new purchase, etc., etc. So that's it. That's all I wanted to show you. Thank you for your attention.
Thank you, Tony. Let me proceed. So I hope it was useful and interesting to everyone in our webinar, and I hope you want to learn more about how to develop such systems, but even more complex. And after completing our entire camp program, you will be able to create something similar or create something more. Because with OneC platform, you can create not only desktop application, but also in web and mobile. Let's move to our organizational issues. I am pleased to announce that the best students in our skills camp will receive cash prizes. And after the first stage, top students from various regions from Eurasia, Africa, and America will receive a prize. On the screen, you can see the distribution of prize between different regions. And after the second stage, will be also determine the top 10 students, but this time in whole regions. And the best students will be invited to our finals, where they will be able to compete for the main prizes. How is the rating formed? In each course, you will complete quizzes and practice tasks, for which point will be awarded. On the screen, you can see the sum of points for the full completion of all tasks of the first stage. For example, you can see that for first step course, you can earn 50 points. For the junior developer course, you will earn together 200 points. However, if you do not get the full grade, the point will reduced proportionally. And of course, pay attention to deadlines. Materials and assignments must be submitted on time if you want to receive points. So today you can start learning. And you have been sent invitation for your email. Check your inbox folder and also check your spam folder. If suddenly you have not received an email, don't worry, you can manually register in our training portal, Skills Hub, onecbn.com. And after signing in, you will see the first step course available to you, and you can check the materials available for you. So we have video materials and we have text materials. So you can use auto translation if English language not very convenient. And also please join to our Discord group, our Discord server, because here we will post important news and messages for our participants. And there are also technical support group in English and in Spanish, where you can ask your questions. And now we can check the questions that you asked today. We got several questions about the recording. Yes, the recording will be provided after this webinar. We will share the recording by email and by Discord for all students who registered for our skills camp. I see the Discord invitation link is expired. Yes, let me check. If it is expired, we will send new link by email for all participants, so you can join to Discord group. Will we create own application? If yes, where? Training version or cloud? Yes, you will at the first stage. Once again, we have two stages on our training program. At the first stage, basic training, you will create your own application from scratch using the training version of OneC platform. On the second stage, you will customize the standard solution, accounting suite solution. So what else? In this course, we will be also learning how to customize the visual interface to make it more visually appealing, or will it just cover the basics? Yes, in the junior developer course, you will study how to customize user interface. So you can customize the interface as you want. You can change the color, you can change the forms, and so on. We will have a special module in the junior course. So can we use Russian interface? Actually not, because this training program for international students, and we use English interface. So that's it. I don't see more questions. And once again, join to our Discord group. I repeat our link by email for all students registered for our skills camp, so you can join again and post your questions in this Discord group here. So thank you for your time, and I see you in our next webinars.